Our top story on the KRMG Morning News with Dan Potter. New this morning, Tulsa County Commissioners give final approval to plans for Project Clydesdale. Also, the city and county continue talks over sale of the county's old juvenile detention center. And the fair, it's going on right now. All great topics for Tuco Tuesday, our Tuesday visits with Tulsa County Commissioners. This week it is Commissioner Stan Sallee, who has served District 1 as its county commissioner since 2018. Before that, he was a Collinsville city councilor. Commissioner Stan Sallee, welcome to the KRMG Morning News.
Good morning, Dan. How are you?
Well, I'm hungry, so let's start with a corn dog and a lemonade. The Tulsa
sounds good.
State Fair is going on. It is the county's biggest endeavor every year. How's it going in your eyes this year?
It is. It's going great. The weather has been the number one thing. It's just been gorgeous, and it looks like it's going to be continued excellent weather for fairgoers. Had a little blip the other night. A PSO line came apart on 21st Street, and but that was a couple hours, and it got repaired. So that's been the only blip. Other than that, attendance has been outstanding, and it's just been a tremendous fair.
Yesterday, you and your fellow commissioners voted unanimously to approve the plans for Project Clydesdale, that huge data center being built in your district, as a matter of fact, near the Whirlpool plant. We know the project involves building that big data center. Now that everything's been approved, Commissioner, I don't suppose you can tell us which company's building it, can you?
No, I can't actually. I don't know for sure. You know, they gave us 4 top companies, all Fortune 500 companies, the big 4, and it's one of those. And so, but it is a direct end user.
Why do these things have to be so secretive? Help us understand that, because I mean, you're our elected representative. And through you, we're approving tax breaks for a company. We've got no clue who it is. Okay, it's one of those 4, but still, why does it have to be so secretive?
Well, it's just something that the end user, the companies that are bringing these investments, it's just highly competitive, and they want to make sure that their investment, as they try to locate a site, they just make sure that all of that is confidential. It's highly confidential and secretive.
Do you think it's worth giving them a tax break for 25 years, essentially a 100% break on property taxes, though I guess they're going to make some payments to the county? Walk us through that. Absolutely.
Yes. So far, the 4 data centers around here pretty much are all 100% abatements. And for the 25 years, for sure. The Anthem over in East Tulsa, I believe it's a 85% abatement. But we've negotiated, the committee, the Local Development Act Review Committee that has made up all of the taxing entities, libraries, Tulsa Community College, TMAPC, Tulsa Tech, and Tulsa County, and Wassa Public Schools as well. Their representatives, myself, and a couple of at-large members negotiated a $1.5 million. It's a pilot payment in lieu of taxes, and so in lieu of the tax deferred, or tax abatement, we're going to be receiving those entities $1.5 million for the next 25 years. So when you do the math on what has been abated and what the taxing entities are receiving, it's about a 53% tax abatement.
I've heard concerns from people that this is going to stress our power grid and PSO. Are you concerned about that at all?
Well, they assured us that it won't, Dan, but those are all valid concerns, and I have those concerns as an elected official for the entire state. There is going to be an interim study at the Capitol over the summer. I hope it stays in because we need to do a deep dive on available resources, and that's something that I think concerns us all. And these centers this isn't just Oklahoma. This is all around the country. And I think Kansas is looking at some tax incentives to attract some of these entities into their state. And but they're valid concerns, and we need to take a good hard look at them.
7:35. We're talking with Tulsa County District 1 Commissioner Stan Sallee. Yesterday we had our Monday with the mayor, and I asked him, how he thought the talks were going, the renewed talks over the city possibly buying the old juvenile detention center and turning it into a low barrier shelter. The mayor didn't sound 100% optimistic a deal was going to get done. Here's what he said.
The county coming in and helping the city solve a massive issue in this community, I don't think it's too much to ask, and I hope that we're able to come together on it.
How do you think the talks are going?
I'm not involved directly with the talks. Commissioner Sims, being the chair of the BOCC, is, but I'm hopeful. I hope we can do a deal. I certainly agree. County has some responsibility, as of all municipalities do in this region, to address the homeless issue. I know the mayor has an aggressive plan to help reduce this and get people the help that they need, and I think the county should be a part of this, and I'm hopeful that we can come to agreement.
And can you give us an update on the search for a new emergency management director to replace the charged Joe Krylicek?
Yes, I think we've selected the candidates. We're in discussion with the mayor's office to move forward on that, but I think we'll have a press release fairly soon announcing the new director.
How soon do you think? I mean, are we talking days, a week?
Possibly by the end of this week.
All right. You are, and I'm trying desperately to pull this up because Crystal just sent it to me. I know you want to talk about a piece of legislation that is making its way through the Oklahoma legislature, and I had the bill number right in front of me, and now I've lost it.
I have
enlighten me, please.
It embedded in my brain.
Yes, tell me about it.
Well, in the past, I'd say 2 years, myself, Senator Hayes, Secretary Gatz, and several others have been aggressively looking at a way that we can address the county's structurally deficient bridges. House Bill 2758 is the bill, and we started some bridge tours at the county, which involved probably 30-plus senators and state representatives, and just taking them out underneath, on top of looking at these structurally deficient bridges. The state had a similar program 15, 20 years ago that they got aggressive on their structurally deficient bridges. Those are on-system bridges. And they came from one of the worst in the country to some of the safest bridges in the country, top 5. But when you incorporate the county bridges with the state, we're back down to 44th in the nation. Not acceptable. So we asked for a program that we could get aggressive. Just funding isn't available. I mean, I have a 270-foot bridge over Bird Creek that's built in 2012. It's a $7 million replacement bridge. And we just don't have those funds to do. So, and counties all over the state are in the same situation. So the legislature earmarked, this is the largest investment in roads and bridges in state history for county government. It's House Bill 2758, $75 million reoccurring funding for county government for roads and bridges. And Senator Haste and Representative Caldwell were the two authors of that bill, and we can't thank them enough. It's going to help public safety across the state of Oklahoma.
Do you anticipate any organized opposition to it?
No, actually, it passed. It passed last year.
Okay.
Yes, so we're excited, as well as the other counties around the state, and we just want to make sure that people driving over bridges that assume those bridges are safe, that they are safe, and they're inspected every 2 years. But I've had several in my district after the inspection that they said you're going to have to close it down tomorrow. And so that's not acceptable. We need to be more proactive, and that's what this is all about.
So that money is being dispersed right now? Those projects are underway right now?
The projects are going to be on – there's two parts to this. $25 million of that 75 ODOT, Oklahoma Department of Transportation, will manage that. They rank the bridges in priority, and they're going to do all the bid letting and oversight of those projects.
Gotcha.
The other $50 million are distributed. Representative Caldwell wanted to make sure that the smaller counties that were deficient in their road funding reimbursement would be brought up to $4,000 a mile road reimbursement for a minimum. Some of them are $1,000, $2,000, and so this is going to help a lot of the smaller counties.
Commissioner Stan Sallee, I've enjoyed it. We look forward to talking to you again on Tuco Tuesday. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate it.